Publix.
Oh,
not
Publix.
public sushi.
That's like public sushi, like
Public
eating sushi in public. I eat sushi.
No, from Publix.
Oh,
Like, do you
there was a
think
little while.
Their level of sushi
Oh, I think it's at the bottom.
at the bottom.
Yeah, compared to like a restaurant, but
Yeah, because I feel like they got a person back there like really making it fresh.
and you don't think they
No?
do at a restaurant?
Right. That's why I'm putting on the same level. They charge like the same amount. That's why I'm curious. Do we think it's the same level because the pricing on it seems like it's pretty high? I went in there to grab lunch and it was expensive. And I was like, no.
you want to? Oh, by the way,
I went to Pandas.
I don't like cold sushi the way you do, so that's also part of it. So
You don't like cold sushi? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like tempura and like? That is weird. Hey everybody, welcome to Sound Up, Sound Off. My name is Chris. This is Sean, and he only eats hot sushi.
no. We were having a discussion before we went on air, or while we were going on air. You probably heard it. And basically, when you get sushi and it's fresh and it's made, it hasn't had time to sit into a refrigerator where it gets like cold and stiff and.
But the fish should be cool. Not cold and stiff, but like cool. I don't want.
Yeah, but if
hot
you go to
sushi.
Publix and they made it in the morning, it's there later that night. It's almost like just chewy.
Unless it's like tempura or like fried or something on it, like I don't want it warm. There's a restaurant over here that we've gone to, and I said I don't like warm sushi. It always comes out warm, like it's been under a heat lamp.
Yeah,
I don't want it under a heat lamp.
Unless it's like you said, one of the other
These
ones.
are none of the topics for our show today. Welcome. We are with Sound Up. We do the show every Tuesday to try and argue, pretty much like this, about topics that we think
You said we
might
try to argue?
find interesting. Well, yeah, I know, but you tend to agree with me. So
I disagree with that.
talking about tech and all things audio. We hope that your audio content is going great this week. So let's get into this. Here we go. Topic number 1 that Sean did not tell me.
Echo Auto, I did tell you. We did talk about Echo Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Echo Auto, I wanted to really quick jump over and show this to everybody. So this is...
That guy looks serious.
He is
Serious
super
about driving.
excited. This is it went on sale or invite, and we were lucky enough to get one. And it goes into your car.
Sound Up was. Our
yeah,
company,
Sound Up.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Amazon.
So this is really cool. It'll be here tomorrow, and we're going to play with it and make videos on it and test it. But it apparently can hear over car noise and stuff. And one of the things I was really curious is about how it would actually connect. So you basically plug it in and you use the app. So it does use your data from your phone.
Okay.
So if you have unlimited, cool. If you don't,
yeah, that's no fun. Or
you're
if you
probably streaming music from your phone anyway.
or if you have built-in Wi-Fi in your car, like you pay for that Wi-Fi.
No, because it goes through the Alexa app.
No, but your phone could be using your car's Wi-Fi.
Could be. Okay, yeah. In that point of view, yeah. I think, actually, I don't know. It could say, like, no Wi-Fi connections allowed. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, this is really cool. It has a headphone jack. I don't know.
How big it looks bigger on the screen than it may be. Like, is there a picture there? That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
that's gonna fall off. That's not attached.
yeah,
It's gonna
I'm
slide
not
off
a
the
huge
dash.
fan of having a cable like that either. So I'm hoping I'm going to put it somewhere like down here.
Right.
Because I don't want it up there, but it'll do GPS turn-by-turn navigation, all that fun stuff that's already in my car. So, you know, I mean, he looks pretty, you know, he's like, hey, look at my
Hey,
Alexa.
that looks like the brother of the guy that played on The Office, John Krasinski.
Interesting. All right, so I guess when you're pulling into the garage, if you want to have your thermostat already getting turned down, you can do that.
Boom.
That's pretty cool.
If you want to listen to the Sound Up podcast, you can just
yeah,
say
you
that.
can do that.
If you want to ask Eagle Realty what's on the marketplace.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. Yeah, this is the same product that's basically being built into cars right now too. So
Yeah, that's what I was a little confused. So I mean, like, it's great that they have it. I'm glad the price point's under $25, but like,
well,
this-
not everybody buys a new car every year. Look at how many third-party head units they
That's
sell
what
at
I'm
Walmart.
saying. I'm just saying they are building these into cars though, like, or they're building voice technology into cars now. So that's an external device, somewhat obsolete after what, 5 years, 10 years. Like I said, not everybody buys a new car, but probably 10 years. Probably within a 10-year span, the majority of people are going to get a different vehicle
yeah,
that should have voice built into it.
unless they don't get the tech package, and then they don't. It's probably a scam. So the next thing that's really cool.
I told you I was watching for a phone call.
Have you heard of Alexa Guard?
Guard, no.
So Alexa Guard
Oh, we're going
Ooh.
off screen again.
listens. You ready? We're going to jump through the portal into the internet.
We're on the.
Now we're
internet
not.
right now.
Alexa Guard listens all the time when you tell it to. So what this does is it turns your Echo device into a security system. So it listens specifically for sounds such as glass breaking or just loud bangs and stuff. But you say, Alexa, I'm leaving, or Alexa, guard mode, or whatever the command is. I don't remember the command. And it puts it into this mode. Tap guard. Alexa, I'm leaving. So then it basically will notify you when something happens at your house, like if there's a window breaking or something. So if you have a cat, probably not a great option.
I was gonna say what I would want to know all the pre-programmed sounds that it's going to do, just in case, like the dog knocks over the bookshelf or something. Like you don't want police going. Will it automatically call the police for you?
I don't know. It doesn't say that actually.
That would be. I mean, well, that's what a security system does when you install a security system. Is like when something goes off, the alarm goes off, and then it contacts the police station.
If you have an Echo with a camera, so like the Facebook portal, the Echo Spot, one of those, it'll actually show you too. So it's basically like a Ring doorbell.
A Ring doorbell, yeah.
Essentially, what this is a Ring doorbell for sound.
For sound inside your home. I mean, like it makes sense, but I'd want it. Like I said, I need a little bit more robust to actually do something about the sound. You just telling me there's a sound does not help my house not get robbed.
And that option, those settings might be in there. We'll have to honestly check it out and look. So I'm sure it has settings on. I mean, that would be cool if they had ignore dogs barking sounds, because I'm sure dogs just sit there and bark all day long when you're not there.
Mine do, for sure.
Yeah, ours does too. So I mean, I've actually.
I didn't know you had a dog. I thought you got rid of your dog.
No. Oh, you have a little thing anyway.
It's not really a dog.
It's a cat dog.
It's a rat. All right.
That's a different type of mammal. So you're not going to use the guard feature?
I would probably not use. I do have other Ring devices and whatnot, so I don't know. I'd have to check it out, because I don't know if I'd use the guard feature unless I really had, unless it really robustly replaced some of your alarm system, and basically you get it for free. So if it's for free, right? I mean, it's built in.
Yeah. Brenda asked, doesn't
So
your
perfect.
phone do this via the Alexa app? And I did not even see the comment. I don't know what exactly you're referencing to.
I think that would probably be the auto stuff. Can't you control Alexa from the app while you're in
but
your
you have
car?
to pick up the phone and use it. So it's not completely voice activated unless.
So
there's
this is
something-
more hands free. Like the Echo, the auto. Going back to the auto thing, it's more hands free.
Yeah,
like
you say
the-
Alexa, do something. I don't think the phone does that. So maybe you could just be texting and driving and echoing.
Let's
but
not do that. Yeah.
You shouldn't do that. So let me know what you were asking there 100%. The next one's brought to you by our invisible, not really there person, Savannah. Say hi, Savannah. No one's ever going to believe she's real. This is
You might be able to see our
foldable computers.
TV.
Do you? Well, they can still see us.
No, Savannah.
Okay. What do you think about? We talk about foldable things. What do you think about foldable laptops? Look at that.
So you hold it like a book.
You can, or you open it.
They're
like
opening it like a book.
and then it turns into a tablet. Ooh, has a little keyboard you can do that with. It's got a crease in the middle like a book. That's gonna be annoying.
Annoying.
That really does bother me about the foldable. I mean, it's kind of a cool concept. Not as cool as the phone though, because when it's shut, it doesn't do. I don't see the benefit.
I see it from wear and tear. I mean, like if I could shut it, then I'm not worried about it getting banged or like
Like your regular laptop.
Screen getting busted up from an iPad. Yeah, like a laptop. But I mean, like like I would feel like it's more durable by folding it versus having an iPad. I always felt like I was going to break the screen on the iPad.
Did you not have like a folding case on top of it?
Not always.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the benefit of this as a computer because it's the same thing as a laptop, really.
Well, you can't do that. I don't know. You can't type on the screen.
Do you really want to do that?
But think about all the people that like miss books, and then when you go to your Audible and you can swipe it like a book.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Solitaire looked pretty fun on it.
Yeah.
So, would you get one of these?
Did you just say Solitaire looked pretty fun on it?
He was just playing Solitaire, the game.
Oh.
I mean, would you get a folding laptop
No, not a chance.
Okay. I
But I'm really glad that guy likes it.
yeah, I don't know.
Because-
This is a prototype though. This isn't even out till next year. They just wanted to be like, hey, we're first. I'm pretty sure that's what their
Who
goal
is
was.
it?
Lenovo.
Oh.
So who
Lenovo?
owns Motorola, by the way, who's coming out with a new Razr this year, which apparently is a foldable Android phone, but it's like the Razr. It's gonna look like the Razr. I don't know. I still there's a black line.
I love how
there.
they call them foldable phones instead of flip phones. Just a flip phone turned to the side.
Yeah, it's technically the same thing, I guess. But
All right.
so anyway, it looks like it's got really bad color though. It's like blue there and like not there, like that.
Well,
Would,
yeah, because it's in keyboard mode probably. See, like you just see that where you've been, it got blue, like the coloration change, like right there.
Oh, so it's got a really bad like off angle. Well, they're probably
Yeah.
gonna fix that before it goes to market. So anyway, all right.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get one?
No.
Okay, so we're both in agreement that the
Maybe
foldable thing.
maybe in a few years when like they kind of go. I had another one that I was gonna go into, but I don't really want to as much anymore.
Here's where
If you have Sonos
wait,
speakers,
no.
you can Google Assistant now.
Here's
That's
where
it.
the foldable. Here, I'm going to give you a little expose here. Here's where the foldable screen technology comes in handy, is in television and like household using screens like that, where you can put them up on place, you can take them down, you could refold them, you can throw a screen across a table and like do a work thing, roll it back up, like blueprints, like construction workers, and you can like.
So
do a
you would
lot with the
prefer
computer screen.
rollables than foldables?
Folding, rolling, it's all going into the same family. I think screen flexibility, screen.
Samsung did at
adaptability.
CES have a literal fold, like rolled screen, like a
roll
blueprint.
screen, and
They
can,
actually
like,
have
roll it
that.
out. So I think from a work business standpoint, like that has some uses.
So
that
you want
would be cool.
a rollable screen with magnets on the back because you said throw it up on the
Yeah,
wall.
because like I want to be able to like, or like in my house,
Walk in the room.
Can you imagine
Look at that.
going to buy? Think about like all the boxes. Okay, so when you buy like a 65-inch plasma or whatever, 65-inch, what do they call it now? 4K, whatever. Anyway, so
Smart TV.
yeah, no. They're like
OLED.
or they make the curved ones, right?
OLED.
You got to get the big box and you got to transport that. If you just had it rolled up, but you still could unroll it, and it's like 105 inches, and you could put a football game on it. You could roll it back up. You can put out. I think there's just the versatility of screens and being able to put them in different places and walls and in your house, use them for work, throw them out on a table. Like I think that'd be fun.
This is
You could like unroll it and you play like air hockey on it. It's on a touch screen.
so
and then roll
basically
back up,
this
like
is your
game
dream right
table.
here. So here it is. This is LG's rollable TV. It goes in a little box and rolls out. This is also they
Oh,
announced.
does
at
it
CES.
roll up inside the
Yes.
box? Oh, yeah.
This is kind of what you're
Only I
talking
want to
about.
be able to put it like I want to be able to take it, roll it up in my hand like an architectural drawing, and take it places.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, you can put it.
Why
in
is the
a
box so?
You can put it in a picture frame mode. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, why do you need it in a box though?
So I guess when you're done, okay, you can see.
oh
the
yeah,
little-
yeah. See all the little. That's cool.
That's what it stands. Okay, here it is. Look. So that technology is coming. Like that's
Yeah,
that's almost exactly what you're talking about right there.
and then it's gonna be like.
And you
Iron
said
Man.
65-inch too. That's
Iron
pretty.
Man, you're gonna like.
So look at that.
Yeah.
It goes in a little box. You can put it on a shelf.
Yeah.
TV on a shelf. It's pretty
It's a
cool.
Cool view in the back there.
Yeah, I think they did that on purpose. So
But then you're gonna throw the Iron Man
You're like,
out and pull it up, and there's gonna be all
Alexa,
3D and whatnot.
open my TV.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty cool.
like that's.
This one I think is
interesting.
only $8,500.
So that's gonna be in your house soon.
No. You know what? Does it shut? Oh, that is.
Man, I feel like
That is very
I would feel
Iron
like
Man-like.
Man with that. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
But
Tony Stark in the house.
yeah. So the future is rollable
Now.
blueprints. That's what Chris wants. It's
Boom,
rollable.
and touch screen. Make sure I can touch it.
I like the movie the screen mode.
Like it.
There you go.
All right, cool.
All right.
Moving on.
So let's move on to our Alexa.
So there's feature.
Alexa. What's the segment called? Alexa Skill Stumper.
Alexa. Oh, we have a segment we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Alexa Skill Stumper. If you don't know, which you should, because you do, and you probably do know, but we have our custom skill package, membership package. $25 right now. It's a crazy deal right now. If you don't have a custom skill package, you need to upgrade and or get the custom skill package. You need to tell your friends about the custom skill package at soundupnow.com and check that out because you do need that. But a lot of you have told us, like you're in an industry or you have a job or a career or something like that, that you really don't know how you would use an Alexa custom skill. and get into that space. So we have decided, we've heard the people call and we want to answer. We are going to help you, and we're going to tell you different ways that you can use it. Now, if you have a stumper, if you have an industry that you don't know how one of our custom skills or how you could use an Alexa custom skill, you need to send it in the comments here or somewhere. I don't know if we've gotten any over the last week. Did we get anybody last week?
I don't know. I'm really not
scared.
sure
They-
how the
they don't think
restream
they can
comments
stump us.
are working because I got 3 of Brenda's, and I don't think she typed that 3 times. I really don't.
So, last week we did a couple different industries. Sean has, we each get to think of one. If nobody submits one, we get to try and stump each other.
Brenda's industry is home improvement. Would you like to take that one?
No, you can.
I feel like we kind of did that one last week, though, didn't we? It was builders. Builders.
We
What-
did custom build, home improvement. So there's lots of little things we can do with home improvement. So is it like a handyman business? Are we thinking?
Yeah, so home improvement as in, fixing handyman or like what other, landscaping?
Well, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it like a general handyman, or is it a particular type of home improvement, like a plumbing service, HVAC repair, landscaping, roofer, those kind of things? Are we microing it down into different industries at home improvement, or just a handyman? Like, because we have them around here. We have just handymen that fix odd and end jobs and that kind of thing. So I'll go ahead and take it. So in my mind, thinking of that way, handyman, in that sense. So one of the very cool things that we have is our contact skillet, which is going to be upgraded here soon. I don't know if Adam's watching. Probably not. This is probably one of the first episodes I haven't really seen Adam jump on, so hopefully he is working hard. But one of the things coming down the pipeline is our advanced contact skillet, and being able, and we're talking about scheduling and being able to contact the service provider if you have a need. I think that's major, or get a quote real quick from them and say, hey, Alexa, how much is it going to cost for me to repair this cracked window? Boom, and it shoots it to the handyman. They can email you a quote right back.
Painting, remodeling.
Painting and remodeling. Okay, so that's a little okay. Well, let's transition to handymanish to painting, remodeling, and my father-in-law's a painter. So one of the biggest questions that I have come up a ton in painting is, and I think you can provide some, is like, what are the current color palettes that are popular right now? What's trending basically in painting homes and that kind of thing? That's information that in a Q&A skillet you can put out there for people. Also, how much it costs per square foot to paint. I always have that question from clients. So if you're a company and you have a business model as far as about how much it's going to range to cost per square foot painting, that's always a question that comes up as well. So Q&A is going to work really well as far as that. Contacting, like we said, that's lead and sales driven. So someone who needs a painter in the moment, that would be good. Remodeling, again, I think providing valuable tips and insight into what adds value to a home, what are typical remodeling cost estimates, all of that I think is really good. Do you want to add to anything?
No, I think that was
All
pretty
right,
good.
perfect.
So what was the industry you had prepared for me? Or did you?
No, I thought that was...
Oh,
was it.
okay.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'll get one. All right, what do we want industry-wise? So...
Give me a really crazy hard one.
No, that's easy.
No, I don't want to do medical.
Oh, what do you mean you don't want to do medical?
I've been in the hospital recently.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe you had some ideas for how Alexa could have made your experience better.
Actually, waiting rooms. Let me tell you, put one in there.
Yeah, I think that would be smart. That was exactly where my head went to too. Okay, let's
Receptionist office.
Wait. Let's do. Oh, I got one. I just passed a store the other day, and it made me think about this. Glass artist. Stumper.
Oh.
They sell glass. I'm assuming they blow glass art and make and sell glass art.
Okay. Do you think they teach other people how to do it?
I didn't see I don't know. It just said glass art for sale, I think. Custom glass art.
Maybe you're a glass art wanting to get into that area, collecting it, and you need to know tips on how to not ruin it.
Also, my wife watched that movie. I forget, some kind of little girly movie where the guy puts rods in the sand and lightning shoots and it makes a glass thing.
Why am I so out of
Sweet Home Alabama. That was it. Sweet Home Alabama over the weekend.
No, it's okay.
Okay, Sweet Home Alabama.
For some reason,
Anyway,
all the way back
glass artist.
This is why it's a skill stumper. Did you have ideas for this, or you just made it up?
I literally.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It was in my head from Sweet Home
So
Alabama. Like
I think if you had a store,
the store I drove by.
I think this is one of the times where you could talk about your product, but this is definitely one of the industries where I think you might want to try and brand yourself while talking about the community. We've talked about this before. Unless you're giving lessons and want to give tips on things, I don't think there's maintenance tips you can give on glass, but there's probably tips on like trying different techniques or maybe letting people hear the types of blow sounds you make when doing it. I don't know. I do think, though, something we've talked about with, I think it was garbage trucks once we talked about, where he said, talk about local events branded by your company. Because I don't know what you would talk about in class. You actually stumped me this time.
We talked about garbage? I don't remember that.
Well, no, someone one time goes, well, what if I have a recycling company and I want to brand myself? I don't have any way I can do a skill. I said, well, why don't you do, here's this week's local events brought to you by Chris's Recycling.
For a flash briefing, yeah. Okay, I get that. I'm going to bail you out a little bit. So
I'm really curious about this. I really...
Well, one of the things, and you were going towards it, you just got stumped. We
need an animation of like a
one thing I know about the art community is that they do participate in a lot of local art shows, festivals. They take their product to go there. So yeah, I think you could really talk about some things going on in your local community or in your world where you're going to take your product and you're going to display it and different events and festivals that you are participating in and be a part of. So I think you could definitely create both flash briefing and just general info Q&A around what's going on in the local area and brand yourself with the local event market. I think the other thing, because you were kind of talking, I think this would be good using our podcast skillet. I think you should have a podcast. Now, that's a very niche market, which means you can win in it. But if you're talking about two other glass artists.
That's hilarious. When you said when you first started, that clicked in my head, and I somehow knew you were going to go there.
Right.
I do agree with that, though. I think if you're
welcome.
Local community again, but you're interviewing other artists. It is.
Right.
Yeah. See, Brenda, real quick said, "So is this a skill that people subscribe to through Alexa and then ask Alexa questions that they've already uploaded? Alexa provides."
That's long. That's kind of confused about skills and how people. Okay, that's a good question. Just skip to the end. Yes. So Alexa has a skill store just like Apple has an app store. So within Alexa, Amazon's Alexa skill store, you have skills all in there, which are both flash briefings and custom skills that you enable for your device to be able to access them. So when you go to the Alexa Amazon skill store, I don't know if you can pull that up on the screen. What are you doing?
I have a point after your point, which your point is good, but I want to make one.
Okay.
Whoa, hey, person talking.
So he has a video running, but you can still hear me. So basically, yes, you can go and enable on your Alexa devices skills to be enabled. Like for example, I have an Eagle Realty skill that's a custom skill, but I also have 90 seconds for your real estate career, which is a flash briefing, which is only audio playback. With that, you'd have to enable both of them to be able to use and or hear either one of them. He's got some on the screen.
So a point that we're talking about here is you want to do the local artist thing, right? So we live in Myrtle Beach. So if you type in Myrtle Beach and then over here you select skills, we see a crazy looking real estate one. There's a church. It's Chris's.
I like them at the top.
So there's a bunch of radio stations, which if you're a radio station, you need this. There's a Myrtle Beach city guide. Don't know what that one is. There's two of them. There's more real estate ones. Crazy. Radio, church, radio. Okay, so there's news. So let's keep going. And another real estate one.
90 seconds for your real estate career.
What are you doing?
I am controlling the market space.
He is Myrtle Beach. So look at this right here. So what we have, and this is actually a member of ours.
That's a good one.
This is a member of ours.
Oh, they are? Yeah. Okay, cool.
So she uses our product here. So this means if you were to create Myrtle Beach artists and local artists, you would be the only one when people typed in, I mean, besides getting through all the radio stations and Eagle Realties, Myrtle Beach-wise, you would be on the first or second page of this list.
Right.
And even then, if I typed in Myrtle Beach, I don't know, let's see, eventa. That's not a word. So you could use Myrtle Beach events as a keyword. We could do.
So we teach you at SoundUp also how to market and keyword and do the right strategy behind your skill so that other people find it, not just yourself, obviously. And then how you need to market for other people, how you need to market it just like you would market your website, just like you would market an app, just like you would market your product. You market your skill to be for other people to enable and pull the value from it.
Yeah, so I just did different cities. Do a little bit of research on keywords. There's different websites. You can just keywordfinder.com, for example, and look at what people are searching for in your area. Type in the name of your city, or just in general. Maybe you could just have, let's do this, glass.
I like the first one. What about glass art?
Let's do that.
One, if you use glass art as a keyword, you could own that space.
What? Welcome to the Green Glass Door. Behind the Green Glass Door, you'll find a magical land with very special characteristics. In this land, there is grass but no flowers. There is pepper but no salt. There are apples but no oranges. Your task is to figure out
It's a game.
the secret of this land by giving examples of what this land has and what it
So
has
this sounds like
not.
our story skillet to an extent. Like we have another skillet where you can kind of make it interactive for the user to follow a storyline, or you can use it in like teaching mode or like a tutorial. So that's another kind of avenue as well. But yeah, you definitely, I think it was Brenda who asked the question. Definitely think of it as kind of like the custom skill as kind of like your hub. That's like your website in this voice space, in the Alexa space. You want to make sure you have taken kind of a land grab. You've made your you've established your space in that market, in the Alexa market, through our custom skill, which is going to have a lot of info. It's going to be more robust. It's going to have a lot of features. It's going to have a lot of functions for the end user. The flash briefing space, which we also do flash briefings, is more just like audio content that you provide value on.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome. That's all I have. I can't think of any more glass ideas, but if you're
I thought of the glass ideas. I didn't think you thought of any glass ideas. I'm pretty sure
I didn't.
I just answered both.
I'm saying
All
I
right,
can't think of
so
any more.
Alexa skills stumper.
Do we? Do you get a
Winner.
point? Do you get a point
I
then?
get 2 points. We need to keep a gold star board around, or like a point board.
Maybe we'll.
If we had a foldable TV, I could keep it on there.
Maybe on the website, I'm gonna make a page just for gold stars.
Awesome.
Squirrel 2.0. All right. That's
y'all enjoy the rest.
We're
of
not
your
even on the screen.
Tuesday.
We should come back.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm getting some branding out of it. All right. So hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll talk with you next week.
Bye.
Sound up.